know, Barbara is also increasing for some of the economic development programs, such as the Sidebar Summit Redwood Collective for $25,000, some new programming for the Tech Breakfast Club for $27,000, and then advertising publishing for marketing promotions for major events, and that's $30,000.
We only want to do the 2 events. This is where I will stump for, in an era where Silicon Valley seems to be running the federal government, it would just seem to be, if that has been enormously effective for us restarting all of Smoky Hollow with a 0% occupancy on tech stuff, it would seem that this would be a time to keep that pipeline open.
So that is my question. Are those 2 things linked? Are us doing these events linked to occupancy in Smoky Hollow?
At that tech breakfast, I mean, the ABL spot got rented while we were at the tech breakfast, right? I mean, it is, I mean, that thing was packed.
At the Disciplis event, not the last one we sponsored, but the one, before, 2 or 3 companies came out of that event just by hosting cohorts that are now based in El Segundo as well.
Actually, Councilmember Boyles, I was going to send you an email on that just for the group. I did speak to the organizer of that event, and he said 2 additional companies were moving in as a result of the second cohort, and he has the names. I forget what they are.
But we might lose Durin if we
Yes.
don't. Because we got to find him a place with a 16-foot door.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the $25,000 is for 2 events, and the 2 events are run by Sidebar Summit, which is a group out of the Silicon Valley. It's a person who runs a family fund and invests in various venture capitalists or capital companies. And he knows the founders of these companies and the key players in the VC world. And he brings those people to the events. And that then in turn attracts a lot of startup companies who are looking for investors. So the connections are made there for the companies that are startup to get funding. And then once they get their funding, they are looking for a location and leasing space. And then hopefully they continue to grow. And our challenge that we're facing right now is, you know, they're pre-revenue, they're startups, it's fantastic, it's exciting, but we want them here when they're actually making money and growing and hiring people and creating excellent jobs. So that is something that we've been trying to get over, that hurdle of, okay, you're a startup here, we want you to stay and grow here. The events have been effective in terms of bringing people together, meeting a lot of startups, a lot of VCs, getting a lot of attention around El Segundo, and that's the purpose. So it's effective. We're doing 2 events for $25,000.
Barbara, it just occurred to me when I was looking at this list, I think you've done a great job. We haven't done anything with Tech Week LA necessarily formally, nor Deep Tech Week, which has started here in El Segundo.
Oh, we had an event at LA Tech Week. Remember?
Well, no, I mean, we don't have anything. I'm saying we don't have any funds set aside is what I'm saying for that on a go-forward basis.
We didn't call it out specifically, but yeah, we are.
We have discretion to do, because those things are, like the one that was done last year for Deep Tech Week was really successful as well. A lot of people came here from outside El Segundo.
Right. So we are sponsoring Deep Tech Week this year. We didn't sponsor it last year. We just helped to facilitate everything. So we're a named sponsor with all the associated benefits of that. We're going to have most of the whole program for the week is going to be in El Segundo. Yeah.
Innovate LA, that book. Did I send you that yet? Did I send you the book thing? They want to feature El Segundo in the Innovate LA book, but you're obligated to buy 10 copies or something. It's like $1,500. So take that out of the soda budget for the city council.
Just on a separate note, not budget related, but I just got a call last week from Joel Kotkin, who writes in New York Times, Wall Street Journal. He's got a website with over 250,000 followers. Anyway, he's doing a big article on communities or cities that are attracting these high-tech folks and space related investors, and El Segundo is one of the cities he wants to highlight. I think it's El Segundo, Dallas, and New York. I mean, it's a pretty big city, so we're meeting with him, in fact, tomorrow.
Yeah.
And in fact, if you'd like to be on that call, either, I know it's been one of your interests, to be happy to plug you into that. So we're certainly getting the word out. Anyone else that's interested,